for your safety, for our safety, for the animal's safety. Please stay seated throughout the duration of the show. At the end of the show, there is an interactive opportunity for you to hold and touch a baby alligator, but during the show, please stay seated at all times. Thank you. Sit back, relax, enjoy your show. All right, good afternoon. How's everyone doing today? All right, good afternoon. How's everyone doing today? There you go. My name is Josh. This is Blueberry. Today we are going to be telling you a little bit about alligators, a little bit about crocodiles, an invasive species doing damage to both the American alligator and the American crocodile population. At the end of the show, we will be going there, grabbing Mike, pull him out on the carpet, and we will do a couple handling techniques for you guys. Now, throughout the show, you're going to hear me say crocodilian quite a bit, so let me explain what that is. Crocodilian is an order of animal made up of alligators, crocodiles, caimans, gharials, and tomistomas. So whenever you hear me say crocodilian, folks, I'm talking about them all. But to help me explain this a lot better, let me invite on a couple other guests. Well, hello!
Hello.
Who you got there?
This is Van.
Van, all right. Now this is Andy. Now Andy has absolutely the most important job of the day. He's my backup guy. If anything goes drastically wrong, he's going to be the first to back up, run out of the crowd screaming as loud as he can, and call 911 for me. So I love Andy. He also has a very important job, so please everyone pay attention.
All right, guys, I'm going to be walking around Dan here a little bit in front of you, and another animal friend a little later in the show. This animal friend, the gator, I will offer out towards you at times so you can pet him if you'd like to. So if you want that opportunity or you want to be near animal friends, do us a favor, move on down now to the front couple of rows of the bleachers. That way you can reach it from the ground. If you don't want to be near our animal friends, stay where you are. Just that way we're not hopping up and down throughout the show. Now's the time to move. Thank you guys very much.
All right, now we start off the show talking about crocodilians. Does anyone know the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? Anybody? You're nodding your head yes, so that means you know. What's the difference?
They're born in different regions?
Different regions, all right. Anything else?
They're bigger?
Snout, size, anything else? Mouth, aggression. One can live in salt water, one can, all right? Anything else? All right, let me help you guys out. Folks, the number one difference between alligators and crocodiles is really simple. It is spelling. Yeah, spelling. There you go. Now, this lovely lady up there, she said saltwater, freshwater. She is absolutely correct. Anything classified crocodile is a saltwater animal. This does not mean that all crocodiles live in the ocean, folks. All it means is all crocodiles can drink salt water their entire lives without ever having to drink fresh. Alligators, just like me and you, they go to salt water, they go to brackish water. However, they must always return to fresh water to drink. That's the number one difference. When it comes to the shape of their snout, there are 24 species of crocodilian on the planet. All 24 of them have a different shaped snout. Now, if all 24 species have a different shaped snout, by that rationale, this also means that all 24 species have a different amount of teeth or different size teeth to fit to that snout. Does that make sense? Apparently not. We'll try this one more time. There are 24 species of crocodilian on the planet. Every single one of them has a different shaped head. Now, if they all have a different shaped head, by this rationale, this means they all have a different amount of teeth and different size teeth to fit to that head. Does that make sense? Still doesn't make sense to that guy right there. We'll talk after the show. All right, we got to keep moving. All right. When alligators are born, they're born with 82 teeth. Provided they die healthy, they die with 82 teeth. Now, what's really unique about this, these guys will drop between 3,000 and up to possibly 5,000 teeth in one lifetime. Where will an alligator store 5,000 teeth? The answer is the question. Crocodilians' teeth are hollow. Inside every tooth that you can see, each tooth is actually housing over between 5 all the way up to 20 teeth stacked inside one tooth to make it solid. Now, the best way I can explain it to everybody. We've all been to a gas station or convenience store before, correct? That 3 people right there. You guys never been to a gas station before? You ride a horse? You walk every day? What? Never been to a gas station? Amazing. All right, we'll try this one more time. We've all been to a gas station or convenience store before, correct?
Yeah.
All right. a hot day, you're really thirsty. You go up to the soda machine, you grab a soft drink cup, you pull out the soft drink cup. What's right behind it? Another soft drink cup. But who said Gator? Man, I don't know what gas station you're going to, but if a Gator's popping out behind the cup, you got problems. All right. Yes, another soft drink cup. That is exactly how the teeth operate. So as soon as the tooth falls out, there's all your tooth right there ready to be used. How many people would like that dental plan? You'd never go to the dentist ever again. Now, sometimes they knock the teeth out completely. This does not hinder or hurt crocodilians in any fashion or form. Crocodilians' teeth, really, folks, are nothing but fingers. It is how they hold on to their prey. Now, this also being said, their teeth grow as fast as a human fingernail. So within 4 to 5 months, the process will be right back to normal. You'd never even know they knocked their teeth out. Now, all that being said, we're talking about the head, we're talking about the teeth. What's the most dangerous end of a crocodilian? The head or the tail? Tail. You say tail, raise your hand. You say head, raise your hand. You say, Josh, man, it's an alligator. I don't care either way, tell you the truth. Raise your hand. All right, you folks that raise your hand for tail. Now, I have a couple questions to ask you. Now, be honest. Have you ever heard of an alligator or crocodile running out of the water backwards and beating something to death with a tail?
No.
Me neither. I've never heard of that. All right, one more time. Here we go. What end does all the biting and eating?
The head.
The mouth, the head. All right. Folks, if you get hit by a tail, does it hurt? Yeah. It's going to hurt really, really bad. But that being said, crocodilians are the #1 hardest biting animal in the entire world. Nothing comes close, not even in the same ballpark. Now, when it comes to coloration, crocodilians are the rainbow. Some are brown, some are green, some are gold, some actually have a brown-purple tinge to it. Believe it or not, folks, there's even a species of crocodile that looks orange. Yes, an orange crocodile on the planet. How many people knew that? I'm really confused. I told you guys twice before I asked the question. How many people knew that? This guy in the front, he's totally confused.
Oh, boy.
I hope you don't mean. There's an orange crocodile on the planet. You good? There's an orange crocodile on the planet, like your shirt. Yeah. You don't believe me? Okay, Google it. Orinoco crocodile. Alright. When it comes to eye color, it's all genetics. They can have charcoal, they can have brown, they can have green, they can have yellow, okay? They do have an orangish gold every once in a while. Lististics have blue, albinos have red. That's practically every color of the rainbow. This is all genetics. Once again, folks, it has nothing to do with crocodile or alligator. When it comes to size, a lot of controversy about the American alligator. Guinness Book of World Records will tell you 19 feet 2 inches. Now, here's the problem. Folks, supposedly that animal was caught 120 years ago. The only person who ever saw the animal was the hunter. The person who did the measurement was the hunter. And then magically, when he got his check from Guinness, the animal disappeared with no evidence that it ever existed. All right? Most accurate animal we've ever measured and documented properly. 15 feet 9 inches, weighing close to 1,400 pounds. Now, how big is that? I'm going to help you out. It's really easy because that's the length of the carpet. That's a very large alligator. Now, when it comes to crocodiles, people tell you crocodiles are bigger because a couple species are. However, folks, a couple species are smaller than the American alligator. In general, crocodilians are the exact same size and average as the American alligator, with two very major exceptions. The Nile crocodile and the Australian saltwater crocodile, which does hold the world record at 21 feet, 3 inches long, weighing 2,371 pounds. How big is that? From this fence right here to where Andy's at. There's your world record. Now, that's not quite big enough for you folks. You are talking about a crocodile with a 6-foot-long head. Scary fact about crocs, folks, they can't stretch their mouth open the length of their head. If I ducked any of that guy's teeth, I could literally stand inside of his mouth. Folks, that is not an animal you want to go swimming around with, trust me. All right, now we need a volunteer. Who wants to come up and help us out? I don't hear anybody. Apparently no one wants to do it. All right.
Guys, you want to volunteer? Make some noise. Come on, whoever's the loudest gets to do it. Make some noise. I don't really hear anybody. Kind of hearing something.
We can skip it. Last chance. I tell you what, let's go with the guy who's being shaken around by his dad. He's got to get some type of prize for that.
All right, buddy. Come here.
Go
Come on.
Who's that guy?
Right here, buddy.
Now,
Stand right
folks,
here.
at the end of this show, if you want to hold the baby
Right here.
alligator, don't worry. Anyone
That's
who
right, you're
wants
gonna
to
face
be
this
more
lady
happy
right here,
let you
okay?
guys do that, all right?
All right, buddy. You're gonna hold the alligator. Take your other hand. Put it right here. Where mine is. All the way up here. All the way up here. Very good. Just like that. Right, hold him up. Just like that. All right. There you go. Look at the camera and smile.
Give that guy a round of applause, everybody.
Great job,
There you
bud.
go. All right, folks. Now we're going to move on to an animal that's doing a lot of damage in the Florida Everglades. So let's just throw it out there and prepare you guys. How many people like snakes? How many people don't like snakes? How many people are not participating with the show? I mean, you guys in the front. There you go. All right. How many people here in the crowd have actually ever touched a snake? Okay, about half the crowd. But honestly, folks, everyone in the entire crowd has touched a snake, and I can prove it. All right, so what I need everyone to do, all right, just take your thumbs out. It's really easy, just like this. I promise you won't get hurt. Take your thumbs out, and just rub your fingernails. There you go, folks. You touched the snake, you survived. There you go. You're laughing at me. Folks, the exact same thing your fingernails may have is the exact same thing their scales are made out of. The texture of your fingernail is pretty much the exact same texture of almost 80% of all the snakes on the planet. Now, did that feel slimy to anybody in the crowd?
No.
Wow, 3 people said no, which means seriously, the rest of the crowd, go to the restroom, wash your hands. There's something really wrong there. Let's try that one more time. Did that feel slimy to anybody?
No.
All right, how many people like rats in your house? How many people like being sick? Folks, there's one animal that snakes really love to eat. What do you think it is? Rats. There's one animal, no matter what time of the year it is, consistently brings human beings the stomach flu, human flu, diseases, and plagues. What do you think it is? Rats. Snakes are responsible for eating 80%, 80, of the rat population worldwide, folks. If snakes were not doing their jobs, guess what? Every single one of us right now would be sick. Unfortunately, some of us might not be here, and no matter how clean you kept your house, every morning when you got up, there'd be raisins left all over the place. Not the type of raisin you want to be eating. So snakes do us a huge service by keeping the rodent population down and keeping us healthy. Hey, buddy, what do you got there? Oscar! All right, everyone say hi to Oscar.
Hi, Oscar.
That guy right there is too proud to talk to a snake. That's all right. All right. Oscar is a Burmese python, folks. They do not belong in North America. They are brought here in the zoo trade and the pet trade. They are doing a lot of damage in the Florida Everglades right now. One of the reasons why they're doing so much damage, folks, snakes don't have ears. They don't even have eardrums. But there's one thing all snakes on the planet by do exceptionally well, and that's pick up vibrations. So if something's moving along, he can pick up the vibrations to determine how fast it is, how big it is, whether it's coming or going. This allows him to move out of the way so he doesn't get trampled on or set up for an ambush to attack. Every snake on the entire planet relies on this ability for survival. Now he's also flickering out his tongue right now. Does anyone have any idea what he's doing with his tongue?
Smelling.
How many people say smelling? Raise your hand. That's very amazing. Can you guys tell me how I can smell with my tongue? Folks, they cannot smell with their tongue. That is a myth. Okay, they have nostrils located at the top of their head. Their sense of smell is about as good as human beings. They are tasting you, the atomized moisture, pheromones, hormones in the air. By flickering out his tongue right now, he's identifying you, whether you're predator, prey, or one of those doggone humans that wants to hold him every day. But not only is he identifying you as a human, guess what? He's identifying you for you. Due to our pheromones and our hormones, we all taste different. He's flickering out his tongue right now and identifying each and every one of you by your taste. That's quite impressive considering his tongue is not actually ever even touching you. It's extremely powerful taste buds. Now on his upper lip, he's got a bunch of holes. These are not nostrils, folks. These are heat sensors. They're like built-in infrared. Here's where they're really doing all the damage in the Florida Everglades, folks. It doesn't matter if it's daytime, nighttime, summertime, wintertime, water, land, up a tree, down the hole, tall grass. The most perfect camouflage on the planet. There has not been an animal yet has learned how to stop its body from releasing body heat. So that's what these cute guys cue in on. Their body heat. At 60 yards, think about how big of a stretch it is. 60 yards, it's over half the length of a football field. He can start detecting thermals. It is not accurate. but it is enough to get his attention and go, that could possibly be food. However, I take a snake his size, I put him in a 50-foot by 50-foot room. We turn the lights out, we crank the heat up, I open the door, I throw a rat to the air. Before the rat ever even hits the ground, folks, he's fully locked in and knows exactly where that rat's at. That's extremely powerful thermal sensors for any animal, especially snakes. All right, now we need another volunteer. Let's see who's really brave. Seriously, that's what you guys got is blue? Who wants to volunteer? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the guy in the purple. Come on up here, man. Do you know why I picked you? No, not because you said you didn't want to touch a snake, which is good, because you're not going to be touching a snake. That's awesome. Hey, go ahead, turn around. All right, now, whenever someone asks for a volunteer, you might not want to jump up like a rocket and shake their hand out before you go like this. What am I volunteering for? Word of advice next time. All right, you ready? All right, what I need you to do is step out just like I am. Perfect. Hold your hand out like this. Bend over like this. Now keep your head away from your hand and your hand away from your leg, and here's why. Hey, buddy, you really should pay attention. This is important. All right, in about 30 seconds, I'm going to put a rat in your hand. We're going to show... Hey, focus. We're going to be putting a rat in your hand. We're going to show the crowd how accurate a strike he has. Now, you see how you're jiggling your hand like this? Now, if you keep jiggling your hand, you're going to blur his heat pheromone. So what do you think will be happening? He is totally going to bite your hand. That's why legally, I'm not allowed to let you do that. I was messing with you. Come here. All right, stand right here for me, bud. Right here. You're fine. All right. Don't worry. I'm only allowed to lose a person a week. We lost them yesterday. We can't lose you. All right. Hold your arms out just like this. Now, this is very important. You do not want to squeeze whatsoever. Do you know what happens when you squeeze a snake causing discomfort?
They squeeze back.
No, he doesn't start to squeeze you back. His mouth has a lot of teeth, and he's going to show you how many teeth he has, but the other end does something really gross and stinky, too. You don't want that either. So I don't recommend you squeeze. All right, so put your hand right here for me. All right, there you go. You're good. Hold them up. There you go, just like that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, now look at the crowd. Tell them all, say, hey! Now, how did you guys get nervous when he's holding the snake? Let's try that one more time. As loud as you can, say hey. Hey! There you go. Hey, buddy, you are doing fantastic. Are you all right? You are good. You sure you're good? That's awesome, because it is time for me and Annie's lunch break. We'll see you in a little bit. Give this guy a round of applause. Everybody's doing a good sport. There you go. All right, folks, it's the fun time for me. I'm going to go in there, I'm going to grab Mike, I'll pull him out in the carpet, I'll do a couple handling techniques for you guys. Folks, for my safety, please, please, please stay seated. If you jump up and startle Mike and he tries to bite me, I'm not going to be a happy camper. If you jump up and startle Mike and he bites me, I will find you at the end of the show. All right? So, at this point, everyone absolutely please stay seated.
And now.
Mikey, 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 Mikey! You in a bad... Oh, yeah, he's in the bad mood.
Oh, he's in a bad mood.
Really?
Oh, did you hear him hissing? Oh,
I didn't know that, really. There you go. How about we go this way? There you go. How about we go this way? One more time. And I got your tail. Woo!
oh man.
Don't play possum with me. You're just going to wait to get me soaking wet, aren't you? Maybe not.
Hey, a round of applause for Josh and then Mike the alligator.
Mikey. Most crocodilians are on land. Believe it or not, they do not feel comfortable, folks. As soon as they come out of the egg, Mother Nature goes, go to water, that's where you're safe. When they're on land, they feel very aggressive, they're very tense, and also makes them extremely dangerous. Ring around the rosy. Wow. Okay, time out. A guy jumps on an 8-foot, 160-pound alligator to entertain you guys. And this is what you did. Anyone got a soda? Let's try that one more time. Hey! All right, 8 foot long, 160 pounds of this size. He is biting about 3,000 pounds of pressure per square inch in a one bite. Now, folks, that is enough to crush a car in a junkyard. So I will attempt to try to open his mouth. I say attempt, folks, because if he doesn't want his mouth to open, I'm not the Incredible Hulk. It's not going to happen, but I'll do the best I can. Relax. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Anything?
A little bit.
Oh, really? Oh, here you go. Hey, two totally white teeth. Again, they drop teeth non-stop throughout their life. This time of year, he could be dropping up to 3 to even possibly 6 a month. You all right? Dude, you're like pale white. You okay? You want to switch positions? You do? All right, that's the show. All right. Next trick I'm going to attempt to do actually has 2 names, folks. When it goes correctly, we call it the sting. No matter how this goes, I'm going to get a really, really nasty sting at the end of my chin. When it goes incorrectly, it has another name. Well, call it the face-off. Now, folks, if you can't figure out why we call it the face-off, that's actually extremely good because we're hiring. Feel free to take an application with you today, all right? All right, here we go. Who said ew? Sweetheart, I've kissed worse. You guys are laughing like that was a joke. Have you seen my ex-wife? All right, here we go.
You alright? Good?
No, I'm not all right. I'm really glad my pants are wet. Wow. That one almost stuck my hurt. All right. You need to be nice to your dad. That's not very nice stuff. Now that is how a guy shaves himself, folks. That's how you get it done right there. You guys having fun? That guy's having fun. The rest of you are like falling asleep. Let's try that one more time. Are you guys having fun?
Yeah!
Alright, what do you say we do one more trick? Now, I'm playing around, joking around the side, folks. This is extremely dangerous. A A lot of handlers don't like doing it. Matter of fact, most handlers have stopped doing it altogether. I'm not one of them. Alright, so all playing around outside is extremely dangerous because, well, frankly, it has nothing to do with my abilities and everything to do with Mike's mood. If Mike's in a really, really bad mood, this really, really possibly could be my last show ever. Which, in case if you're recording it right now, that happens, at least plug me on YouTube. Josh Walton's last show. Thank you. Alright, here we go.
Alright, everybody, at this point, please remain seated until the very end of the show. That's once we have Mike the alligator back in his pool, back in the water. Please stay seated until that point. Thank you.
Wait, I mean, seriously? Come on.
Whoa.
Give Mike a big round of applause. What a good boy. Alright, once Mike's back in the water, folks, if you want to hold the baby alligator, make your way over to the fern. We'll be more than happy to let you guys do that. Folks, we are in a time restraint. I do apologize. If you haven't been to a tiger show yet and you plan to, well, guess what? You're about to see us in another 30 minutes. Me and Andy are the tiger guys as well. So, because of time restraints, we do need everyone to come up in groups. If you do it one at a time, we will not be able to get to the whole crowd. You want everyone to have that opportunity to hold the baby alligator. Alright? If you have any questions, folks, I've been working with crocodilians now for over 15 years. I'll be more than happy to answer anyone's questions. We have a couple of gator tooth necklaces for sale. They come from farm, folks. We don't kill any or hurt any animals, all right? Every one of our animals are rescues, rehabilitated, injured, or they're at a farm ready to be butchered. We give them a new life and an education to do shows like this. For folks like yourself, it really helps us do our job. If you like our show, this is our very first year here at Wild Adventures, please let them know. We would love to be able to come back next year for you guys. However, if you didn't like our show, you folks really are in luck. Mike is the head of our complaint office. Feel free to take up all of your complaints and he'll deal with you immediately, we promise. Other than that, we want to thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for joining us here today,
Everyone, please stay seated.
Stop.
Careful.
Stop. That's good, man. Water.
Come on, Mike.
Come on. That's my boy. Good boy. Good boy. Give Mike a round of applause, everybody.
And one more round of applause for Josh Limerick. There you go.
All right.